Good evening, sir. Where is your dinner?
King, thank you. God bless you. Now my dinner has come. It's not so important, but I'm going to talk to you about source segregation. It's very important. If you have difficulty in pronouncing the word source segregation, you can use the word source separation. Ask me, is it so important today? We have so much of work. But I want to tell you, if you do this simple thing, source segregation, you won't have 5,000 metric tons at Perungudi, Kodungiyur, and Pallikarnai. That's all. We are using our precious water bodies because we all generate garbage. All of you, me, and every one of us, whether we do anything else or not, we generate half a kilo of waste every day. That's what the statistics say. So what will happen one day? Madras may get buried in the garbage. Pallikarnai, for example, is a beautiful marshland. It's a water basin of Chennai and flood arrestor. We lost 90% because all of us have been indiscriminately generating garbage and throwing it out. We all follow NIMBY. NIMBY means not in my backyard. And what the authorities do, they also practice NIMBY. They put Chennai garbage outside Chennai. The people there suffer. So now this the food has come. I'm going to show you. Now it has come. You can see I've taken this from this plastic bag. This bill also is there. Let us see, it's a plastic waste. So plastic waste bag we should avoid, but the world is giving it. There's a way in India, ExNoRa has a concept called plastic trick, play trick with plastic. It is there.
In ExNoRa, we call it plastic practic. Practic means practical. What does it stand for? P3 by M3. P3 means plastic pollution prevention. M3 means minimum use of plastics. Second M is maximum use of plastics. Third M stands for must safe disposal. I think you are clear about it. P3 by M3, plastic practic.
And so this one, the plastic bag, what we are going to do, it's not a snake, it's not going to bite you. So see, you'll see what I'm going to do. This camera, I'll show you now what I'm doing. This, we have a small, what you call a stand, plastic stand. You can just like that insert it here. Next time you want, you can pull it. The plastic bag, it has come to you. Those should avoid plastic, but it has come to you.
Okay. You saw this plastic stand or stack where you have kept the plastic bag. I told you the plastic should not come. It has come to you. So what you have to do is you can reuse it. It's not, I told you, it's not a snake. You can reuse it. Second is maximum reuse. First is minimum use, maximum reuse. So if you keep it there, if you have a stand like this and keep the plastic bags which have come to you, you can take it to the shop when you go next time to buy goods. That's why the arrangement.
So what you should do now, the plastic bag problem is over. Now we have paper. Here one paper, here other paper. This food, see how many paper. Here we have a rubber band. And then some food, delicious food is there. This comes in a plantain leaf, but beneath that you got a paper waste.
What you need is T24, 20 out of 86,400. 20 seconds to total transformation. Yes, in a day which has 86,400 seconds, one has to give only 20 seconds to do source segregation. The result in a cleaner world of wealth.
So look at the paper waste. Paper is recyclable. Honestly speaking, you have to see whether the paper is soiled or not. If it's soiled, it becomes compostable because paper is both compostable and recyclable. The best is recyclable. If you recycle, the paper comes again. But compostable, if there is no other go. So what I am going to do, something very funny I am going to do. See, one part of the paper is not soiled. I am going to tear it off. This one optional, you can jolly well throw it in the compostable. Just the camera will turn, you will see what I am going to do. I have a bin here. The bin, I am taking the bill also. This side of the paper is not soiled, this is soiled. this bill is not soiled. So I'm going to put the weight. There's a stand. The stand itself has 4 bins. This is for paper, this is for plastic, kitchen waste, this is for hazardous waste like medical waste, torch cell, bulb and all. Now this is soil. So soil waste is a little problem, so it can get composted. Paper gets easily decayed, so you put it here in the green bin, so it get composted. Now plastic is over, paper is over. Now let us go to the next part of our food, because you can see the food, it's simple food, but you can see how much of waste it has brought. It is going to generate. You eat food happily, but before that, though it looks a little wrong because I'm giving explanation, it takes only 20 seconds. In a day, you have 24 hours into 60 minutes and 60 seconds. Totally you have 86,400 seconds. You need to allot only 20 seconds. It's not for you or me, for Mother Earth and for your children, for the future.
So habit, good or bad habit, habits die hard. Good habits improve quality of life. Develop good habits. Make now a good habit of developing good habits. Start a good habit today. Adopt source segregation as your new habit. If you look at very interesting, the habit word itself teaches. Habits die hard. The word out of the habit word, A remove H, A bit will remain. Out of A bit remove A, bit will remain. Out of bit remove B, it will be there. So once it becomes habit, it will never leave you. Source segregation, new habit, don't forget it.
We have so many chutney, sambar and all have come. These all come in plastic sachet. I don't know how far it's good. Let us not go into it. So I'm going to take little chutney here. It's going really delicious. So I'm taking the chutney and taking the food. You can eat slowly, but I'm eating fast because of, I should explain you. So camera is running. So my dinner is over. I'm going to the end of it. So you ask me what I'm doing now. This is a leaf, plantain leaf. Where it's compostable waste. It's what is called organic in nature. I'm going to put it in the green bin. The camera will show the turn and show you my depositing is the green bin. So it's now over, but it's not yet over. You have chutney. The chutney, what you have to do is this. You can now unload it, offload it in the, after others should take. There's another chutney. It's hot chutney. Now the chutney is ready for others to use it. Now the problem is here, this one, sachet. What are we going to do? Please tell me, is it compostable or recyclable? Both are there. Inside you are compostable, outside is recyclable. If you put it in compostable, the plastic will be a problem. It won't get composted. Put plastic in recyclable, the whole waste will get contaminated, it will be bacterial activity. So it's a very tricky situation. Let me repeat again. It's only you are developing a habit. So what you are going to do now is this plastic. You need another small thing. The whole paint dabba, tin. So I'm putting it inside. Both. You can see I'm immersing that. What I'll do, you can keep it for a few minutes. This one, it has both, keep it for some time. So what will happen, both the chutney will get dissolved. You can see that it's getting dissolved very fast. You don't need to do the work of washing it off. So what's going to happen now, if you allow it there, the solid object will come out, and then you can rinse it, put the plastic part of it where? In the red color, that's all. This plastic, you don't need to store it, because you can't use it again. It already has some food particle. You put it there, then you just see what I'm doing to the water. But I'll tell you that though I've been talking, say 5-7 minutes, it's just 20 seconds. Don't forget it. Make it a habit. Because the time you heat the food, you direct it. What you do for a perfect zero garbage program, zero solid waste management, zero garbage, even coined by ExNoRa 25 years ago, it became world over very popular source segregation. So we are going to do, and I'm just going to show you the last part of it. So it's now, you can see the chutney virtually got dissolved. You can just rinse it and put it here in the red, also the other red color chutney. It also now completely come out. So it's without any food particle. Now you have the water. This water, what we should do the water? Think you are the plant. If you are the plant, you would love the chlorinated drinking water, nutrient rich sillage water. You can use it for some plant, especially like this. Nothing wrong. It has some food material. You can use. I'm using this water. So some more water there. I can use it for some other plant. I think we are coming to an end. Let me conclude this. I told you to remind you, we are 8,400 seconds. It takes only 20 seconds to do source segregation. We need to source segregation because we are losing water bodies. Corporation of Madras spending, local body spending a lot of money in transporting. So zero garbage is a plan. I told you it's habit. If you remove X, A bit is there, or A bit remove bit is there, or bit, it is there. Lastly, it's management. Today, human resource management. There are so many kinds of management. But also, solid waste is management. You know why? It's become very complex. That's why they call it solid waste management, SWM. So if SWM is a fact, look at the word management. What teaches? Like habit. Remove the last letter T. You want to know what is management? Remove the last letter T. Management is management. Then what is management? Remove the last letter N. Manage me. Manage me. You manage yourself. Let me manage myself. So ExNoRa has coined some slogans, and it's very like a children rhyme: zero in on zero waste. Waste is not waste until it's wasted. It's not waste management. It's wealth management. Waste is a misplaced resource and unrecognized wealth. Waste, not waste. It is not waste management. It's resource management. Recycling industries are waiting for your waste, which are raw materials for them. Waste is best managed when not generated. Don't transfer waste, but transform waste. Don't relocate waste, but reallocate waste according to its recycling destination. Source segregation. If you want easier words, call it as source separation. What you need is T24, 20 out of 86,400. 20 seconds to total transformation. Yes, in a day which has 86,400 seconds, one has to give only 20 seconds to do source segregation. The result in a cleaner world of wealth. So habit, good or bad habit, habits die hard. Good habits improve quality of life. Develop good habits. Make now a good habit of developing good habits. Start a good habit today. Adopt source segregation as your new habit. If you look at very interesting, the habit word itself teaches habits die hard. The word out of the habit word, A remove H, A bit will remain. Out of A bit remove A, bit will remain. Out of bit remove B, it will be there. So once it becomes habit, it will never leave you. Source segregation, a new habit, don't forget it. So it's a management. We call it human resource management. There are so many management, engineering management, and all that. But I'm going to do some new management. What is management? I'll explain you. Remove last letter T, then it becomes management. Management, only management. Then what is management? Remove the last letter N. Yes, it is manage me. Yes, manage yourself, then you can easily manage others. The famous ExNoRa slogan, what we coined was, stop preaching, start doing. The world will be less by one scoundrel, at least you and me. Stop preaching, start doing. The world will be less by one scoundrel, at least you and me. So we should not preach, we should practice. We should teach by example, and I'll proceed. Source segregation. Actually, I'm not giving any additional work, because source segregation, after all, you are going to throw the garbage. If you call it a task, it is there already. But now there's a work only for the brain, where to put the waste. Whether if it's a kitchen waste, you have to put in the green, and if it's a paper, paper means paper, plastic, and recyclable in the blue bin. Hazardous waste will go to the bin colors have been given.
So it's work for only mind. So mind, you have a brain and mind, you can definitely use it. So I'll say finally, don't bother to mix garbage. That's what we say. To convert waste as wealth, don't convert wealth as waste. What does it mean? Don't buy fancy plastic bins and all. Already you have, cardboards, boxes and all. It comes when you buy goods, you use them as a temporary bin deposit. The only thing you put a sticker on that. That's all. It's not trash, but cash. It's not muck, but luck. It's not rubbish. You can furbish it with that. It's not litter, but it'll glitter if you keep it clean. It's not reject, but prospect. It's not refuse, but reuse. It's not filth, but wealth. Which is correct? Solution nowhere. Separate W where and take it to no. Now it will become a solution now here. Problem now here. Is it correct? Merge the two words now here as one single word, then it will become problem nowhere. SOVA means source solid waste management. So we have three concepts. When you do in the home or office, school, college, it's called source solid waste management. If you do it in the community level or flat complex or street level, decentralized solid waste management. The remaining part will go to the government local body for centralized solid waste management. Source segregation is resource aggregation, and you must use the word able. Able means it's itself teaches you can do that. I think I once again repeat these three colors. So there are so many kinds of recycling is there. Any word starting with RE is good. Recycle, repair, restore, rebuild, recharge, renovate, recondition, restore, refill, reuse, reconsider, refurbish, and all. I think join our Facebook solid waste management group is there. Join solid waste management ExNoRa. From there we take on, and the Facebook group I told you. And one more thing is Residents Welfare Association ExNoRa is there. Facebook, there also can join. All the Residents Welfare Association will give you the nomenclature, how to do safety, health, hygiene, environment, and all, where you learn. So we give a license to you once you become affiliated with ExNoRa International, the Residents Welfare Association. That license definitely will help you when you go to the authorities. They know you come from a bigger organization. This is our license. It will be given to you once.
I conclude a very powerful quote. Let us stop preaching, start doing. Stop preaching, start doing. The world will be less by one scoundrel, at least you and me. So we should only practice what we preach and preach what we practice. We should do both. This is very simple. It's been done. Now everything, the next question is what will happen to the waste which you have generated. The compost will get composted, the leaves, plastic will be reused. The chutney sambar plastic will go for recycling. That will go for recycling. Then what's the next stage? If you ask me, if you live in a street, we have a Residents Welfare Association, Civic ExNoRa. It's a collaboration of welfare and ExNoRa. And in the street, all of you join together. And you have a system of pooling the paper and plastic. They come and pay money and take it from you. So the association will get a lot of money every month to run, even to do tree planting and other activities. Now, what happens ultimately if you look at it? There's no waste. There's all zero waste. Kitchen waste got composted, and you can see a plant there on the top. In fact, this flat has more than 2,000 plants. So these plants need the raw material is compost, and compost raw material is ingredient is compost. Compost raw material is your food waste. So that's all. Everything is got a natural system, absorbs all these things. I taught you a simple with regard to the food. There are so many other things. As I told you, paper for wait for paper waste, for plastic. Can I have a nice stand? You can have even better stand. I'll show you a better stand. The cameraman will show you the other stand. Green is for getting composted. What we are going to do is this. I'm going to show you now. This black is meant for hazardous waste. I told you some waste which you can't do anything. That's the only thing you have to give the Corporation of Chennai or your local government. All other waste is absorbed. Okay, what happens ultimately? You are creating helping public sanitation, hygiene, promoting both, and you are helping conservation because we are exhausting all natural resources. If I save paper, so many trees will be saved from felling. If I save plastic, we prevent plastic pollution. Everything has a meaning in it. So this we do it for our children in the long run. Our children, the planet we should leave a better planet for them. So the point is very simple that you need to follow. There are so many other variations of this. I'll show you one more. So what I'm going to do now, there are three bins, small bins. I'm going to take it now, show it to you. Next stage, what you are doing is left to you. But normally, this is itself enough. Let us go to the next stage now. But this may look funny. This place where our all staff sit and do meeting. This is not a compulsory for you. I am doing out of my passion. It's not that you should do.
Innovation is the name of the game, which I play the same in God's fame. That's all. So what I have done here, people say, where is space for keeping trash bins and all? So I made it a seater come sorter. What does it mean? Inside you have the bin, outside it's like a moda or stool, you can sit. So people sit there. They beneath them is a waste getting processed. So this is one of the best ideas covered by newspaper and all. Seater comes sorter. So everything, if there is space in your mind, there's always space in the house.
Showing the leaf is here. So you can see there are two bins. The bottom bin for the kitchen waste. So I'm going to put it here. Then you can ask me how will it get composted. So you have what you call coir pit. I'm going to add little. You can see the coir pit. Coir pit is the waste you get when they make the coir ropes. I topped it. It will create anaerobic condition. This container also goes inside with a green bin. The green waste is empty. Now you have this plastic waste, cleaned plastic waste. The paper bag already we kept it. So this plastic bag, what we are going to do, put is the red color. So this also will go back. Then the paper waste, say white bin here. This white bin, if you look at it, this is a place where our staff, you can see how much paper waste is here. So this is all we bought by recyclers. So paper is gone. These are 4 seats. You will see the photo. We have 8 staff, so we have 4 seats, the 4 for waste and the 4 cushions are there. They sit and talk, we discuss, we can spread it out, so it's very compact. They'll be sitting actually, because the problem all of us have is, we have so many things in the house. We have refrigerator, air conditioner, washing machine, grinder. But we say, when we come to solid waste management, segregation bin, we say, where is the space? Actually, I want to say, if you have space in the heart, there's always space in the house. It's as simple. So I know people today are not willing to give 1 square foot space for something very important. So that's why we have created this where people will not say that there is no space, because this serves 2 purposes. It's a sorter and seater. It's a sorter and seater. Sorter to segregate. It's very fun. If you introduce fun, everybody will join. In fact, I want to say finally, there are so many plants here. All these plants, we started with putting some kitchen waste and then top it with a coir pit. Then after 15 days, we put a plant on it. The plant grows happily. So actually, waste is not waste until it's wasted. Can you remember? Waste is not waste until it's wasted. It's not waste management. Wealth management. Don't transfer waste. Transform waste. That's what I do. Don't transfer. You throw it out and local body throws it outside Chennai. And I can add on so many things. Don't relocate waste. Reallocate according to its destination, like plastic to plastic industry, paper for paper industry. Very simple. Like with the slogans and all. And one more thing I want to say, people say, I don't have time to do this. Actually, you are doing it already. You are throwing garbage leaves your hand, you are throwing it. When you throw it, you better some work is for your brain. Whether you put it in a green bin or red bin, it's a work. So work is there already for you, but the work becomes more responsible work. So responsible work. I think we all live, we have been brought up by the city. So we go abroad and we see cinema films shot in Europe and other places. We always feel when our country will become like that. It can't become without you and me extending cooperation. So I think this message, very short, crisp picture, but it's only 20 seconds to total transformation. T4, 20 seconds of transformation by doing source segregation. A very simple thing, you can do it. And kitchen waste and all, you can have a earthen pot like this, you can put it. Our options are umpteen. The composting is done not by you or me, by nature. There's a bacteria in the air. If you want, you can reduce the earthworms. The 100 ways you can do. Here, what you see is anaerobic composting, where we put top-heating soil, we create anaerobic. We have some plants. We don't have even one insect. We don't have even mosquito. The separate matter will tell you how to do that. But you start today a journey. The journey is, we call it home ExNoRa. We'll teach you also. If you want to say what do you do compost, you say grow your vegetables. In fact, I would say when the central food minister was about to lose his job, an onion, tomato, shot up, I was getting from my terrace.
So contact details is Sendur Pari, ExNoRa Innovators International, 40 Rams apartment. His phone number is given. You can pass and see. You can send an SMS. His email is all shared. This is Mr. Pari's phone number. Facebook is there, Instagram, LinkedIn and all. And suppose you want to contact me, my WhatsApp number, Instagram, Facebook, everything is given. There are 3 YouTube accounts. There are more than 1,200 videos for you to select and see that. You can pass and see. I'm not reading it. Best way to follow me is Twitter at MB Nirmal. So this is about me. You can pass and see. Thank you.